Welcome to Sports Chat. I'm Vern and welcome to our daily sports update show. A recap of the last 24 hours of sports. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We've got two new people in the chat this morning. We've got Fernando from Montevideo and we've got Hondo from Nook in Greenland. Holy freaking moly, Greenland's in the house as well. Fantastic, man. We've got St. Helena, Greenland. Like Vic and I said, if we get somebody from Pyongyang, it's over. We stop in the channel, man. North Korea is our final destination. But guys, absolutely wonderful. I want to shout out to Peter, our Namibian. He is in India, in Goa. He says he's on holiday, having a fantastic time. What a beautiful country, he says, Peter. India's amazing, man. Not just the country's amazing, the food is the best. There is nothing better than Indian food. Oh, I'm so jealous, man. But Peter, have a great holiday there in India. Shout out, man. So guys, let's check out quickly the topics for today over there. We've got a bit of tennis, Formula 1, football, cricket, rugby, NHL, Major League Baseball, and some NFL as well. Ooh, Man is in the house. Marnus is in the house as well. It's going to be a good day for a lot of people in the channel. Let's check out our poll here because it is the big game this afternoon. Who wins this game? Liverpool with 82% there. Or Manchester United. That's also live on this channel, so don't forget that. I think it's at 5. Zach Berger's in the house as well. 5 o'clock, join us. Liverpool, Man United, live on this channel. You will see some absolutely desperate two men here. Desperate two men here. But never mind about that. We'll get into that a bit later. Let's get the topics out of the way. There you go. And we'll start off with the NHL this morning. There you go. Start off with the NHL. The Panthers losing to the Sabres 3-0. 2 goals there from Doan. We got the Islands beating the Senators 5-4. Lee getting 2 goals and 1 assist there for New York. And then we had the Devils beating the Oilers 5-3. Hughes with 2 goals, 1 assist for New Jersey. And then we had the Kraken. Not my Kraken. Fuck all of you guys who think it's my Kraken. It's not my Kraken. It's Vic's Kraken. You can stick it up his Kraken. 4-3 against the Maple Leafs. And we had the Rangers beating the Canadiens 4-3 as well. So good run there for the New York teams. Getting to the next one. We did have the Wild losing to the Flyers. Or 2-1 in OT. Lightning losing to the Blue Jackets 2-3. We had the Stars beating the Blues, losing to the Blues 1-3, and the Jets beating the Predators 4-1. Next and last but not least, we have the Panthers. Oh, that's a wrong one there, man. But I'll tell you that one. We have the Bruins losing to the Avalanche 4-1. Hurricanes beating the Kings 4-3. We had the Golden Knights. Vic's Golden Knights. Loves his Golden Knights in Vegas. 6-1 over the Flames. And the Penguins beating the Sharks 3-0. That is your NHL. And it's out here. And if you don't look, check out in the background. It is Nook. Capital city of Greenland. Nook in the background. Fantastic stuff, man. Let's get into some tennis. And it is that 6 Kings Slam. There you go. 6 Kings Slam there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for mucho dineros. And Yannick Sinner beat Alcaraz there 6-2, 6-4. Easy affair there for Yannick Sinner. Cashing in $6 million. $6 million. Crazy sums of money, man. $6 million for the winner. That's the tennis. Let's get into the Formula 1. Circuit of the Americas there in Austin, Texas. It was a sprint race yesterday and Max Verstappen won that sprint race in front of George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Alex Albon, Yuki Tsunoda and Kimi Antonelli. And all you Formula 1 fans must be thinking, where's Oscar and Lando? Well, they touched too much. They hit each other, they were out. Oh, I'd love to be in that McLaren box yesterday to find out what was going on there. Ooh. Oh, that must have been fun. When teammates fight, it's always good, man. But then there was also the fate of the qualifying for the race that is this evening. Max Verstappen gets pole there. So Max is on the charge, man. That's all I can say. Max on the charge. Lando Norris in second. Charles Leclerc getting third there for Ferrari. George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Oscar Piastri getting in sixth. And that is your Formula One. Don't forget to watch that. Ryan and I will have an update on that one tomorrow. Let's get it quickly out of here. We go quickly into football. And yes, the Premier League was on yesterday. Let's go run quickly through the results. We had Nottingham Forest losing to Chelsea 3-0. Brighton beating Newcastle 2-1. Burnley beating Leeds 2-0. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth drawing 3-3 there. We had Man City cruising past Everton 2-0. Sunderland beating Wolverhampton 2-0. And Arsenal scraping through Fulham 1-0. We have Spurs today against Villa. Liverpool, Man United on the channel. Don't forget to join us for that one. West Ham against Brentford. That is your Premier League. Oh, I thought I've got to get a bit of the white stuff there in the morning. But there was a big shock there. Ange Postecoglou, the Aussie, the big Oz, got sacked yesterday. In the tunnel, I was reading this morning. In the tunnel, he got sacked after the game. Just like that. In front of everybody. There's a classy way of doing that, but there's a strange way. But never mind. Ange is gone from Nottingham Forest. Let's see. I think Potter has been named for the replacement. It's not definite yet. There's a couple of names in the hat there for Nottingham Forest. But who want to go there? The owner's crazy, man. But never mind. Let's check out the chat quickly. Jerome Fisher's in the house. Good morning. It was a great weekend of sports. Yes, it was. Lovely to Jerome. There was a bit of Bundesliga in there. And of course, Mainz lost to Leverkusen 3-4. Leipzig beat Hamburg 2-1. Wolfsburg lost to Stuttgart 3-0. Heidenheim drew to Werder Bremen 2-2. SNFC Köln and Augsburg 1-1. And the big game of the day, Bayern München beat Dortmund 2-1. Let's go into La Liga. There was a couple of games there. Seville lost to Mallorca 1-3. Barcelona beat Girona 2-1. Villarreal and Betis Seville drew 2-2. And Atletico Madrid beat Osasuna 1-0. Another games in the Serie A. Oof, bit of boring games there. Pisa, Hellas Verona 0-0. Lecce against Sassuolo Calcio 0-0. Torino beat Napoli 1-0. And AS Rome lost to Inter 1-0. And that is your football. And it's out of here. There's a bit of cricket going on at the moment. Yesterday we had a couple of games. The England-New Zealand game was a no result. Guess because of bad weather. And Bangladesh beat the West Indies by 7 runs. And at the moment, I can see live at the moment, it is India, Australia. In an ODI, India is 37 for 3. Rain delayed there for that match. So Vic will get posted that one for tomorrow there. Who did what in that game? And that is your cricket. And it's out of here. Let's get, Rugby, of course, NPC, there we go. We had the 2 semi-finals, one on Friday, Otoga against Bay of Plenty. That was 41-17 for Otoga. And then Hawke's Bay lost to Canterbury yesterday, 19-43, to set up the final between Canterbury and Otoga. That is next Saturday, live on the channel as well, so check that one out. New Zealand Rugby. Then, of course, the URC games yesterday. Lions, so the games in red were the ones yesterday. Lions beating the Scarlets 29-18. We had that one on the channel. The first half was boring as shit, but never mind. It came back to life in the second. The Sharks losing to Ulster 26-34. We're not going to get into that one because the Sharks are just 13 Springboks in that side, 3 on the bench. 13 on the field, 3 on the bench, played absolutely horrific rugby. We called it out yesterday. Coach Plumtree's got to go because you cannot play with so much Springboks and play that bad. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. Then we had Leinster-Munster game that was also live on this channel, and Vic and I absolutely enjoyed that one. Irish rugby, man. Fantastic stuff. Munster absolutely creaming Leinster there 14-31 in an absolutely spectacular game. The best game of the weekend. We're going to do more Irish rugby, man. We'll work it out there. Then, of course, the late game. The late game. Zebra against the Stormers, 13-31. It could have been way higher if the Stormers were more clinical. But they did the job, got the bonus point, puts them back on top there in the league with Munster. And at the same time, it was also Ospreys losing to Glasgow 17-42. And that is your rugby. Gone. And guys, if you want more rugby, join us on the DEFCON Rugby Show. That is Fridays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock Central European Time live. And if you guys want to get into the chat there, talk about some stuff, get into our email. Send us an email at vicandvernsportschat@gmail.com. It is running at the bottom of your screen. Tell us what you want to talk about and we'll get you on the show, man. This is just the kind of guys we are. Then we've got a bit of NFL this weekend. That is coming up later on today. I don't know exactly what games Vic is going to do this evening, but they join us. I'll check it quickly. Maybe I can see it. Sorry guys, I had very little time to prepare. I overslept a bit, so not good. Let's go live. He hasn't put any out, so we will see what Vic comes up to this evening with the NFL. And of course, today, later on, it is still Major League Baseball. The other semi-final taking place there between the... Oh, no. Major League Baseball scores. There you go. That's between the Mariners and the Blue Jays. That is the Seattle Mariners leading the series there 3-2. That will take place later on today. That's gone. That is the morning show, guys. Like I said, sorry, a bit unprepared this morning. Slept a bit in there. Not good. But hey, the show is done. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Spend some nice time. And don't forget to join Vic and us at 5 o'clock for the football. Liverpool Man United. It's going to be a tough one. Everybody else, have a fantastic weekend, man. Ciao, ciao.